Hey, welcome to Monday Motivation. This is Rich Laster, the BizBro Pro, coming to you as usual from the living room, chilling and relaxing and maxing, old cold chilling. All right, I had to go there. I'm an old guy, as you can see by the gray. I am from the days when hip hop was hip hop. I don't know what they call it hip hop now, although Kendrick Lamar is probably the closest thing to it. And I'm not actually mad at all of this stuff that I would call rap. But let's just get on with the show. Motivating you and sharing some things that I learn and things that empower me and help me grow is the main purpose for these conversations and for me to have this YouTube channel at all. Which is why I don't feel the need to get all suited and booted. I'm trying to reach everybody out there who, like myself, has a goal, has a dream, and will do anything to reach it, but within reason. I prefer to perfect. I prefer to service and work with a community of people who are realists and optimists. Why? Well, let me share with you why. The power of positive thinking, the true power of positive energy. There is such a thing as resonance. Okay, I think that is the best use of our time tonight, is to go into that in depth, right? So, what is resonance? Resonance is you taking your energy, your thoughts, and your focus and being consistent with them. What happens, and this is truly an act of God, but what happens is that there is this creative reality that starts to occur when we do that. When our focus is positive, you will start to notice that what you're focusing on, the pieces start to line up. All right? And you'll notice that sometimes those pieces don't line up. And that's okay. When the pieces don't line up, that is confirmation that what you are seeking to do or what you're trying to do is out of line with the will of God. It's embodied in the concept John Scully talks about in his book. And that concept is fail fast, right? If I'm failing fast, then I am giving a 100% effort to what I'm trying to do. And I am putting metrics in place and deadlines in place, right, that don't allow me to just BS. They force me to press and press hard and press forward towards the goal at all times. When I'm doing that, I will notice that I am either being successful or not. If I'm positive, if I'm being positive, right, and I'm putting positive thought and positive energy and work, effort into making this happen every day. There's 7 days in a week. Who told you you got a day off? All right? Christians say that God took a day of rest on the seventh day. Okay, cool. He took a day of rest on the seventh day after working 6 days straight. So if you want to take a day of rest, work 6 days straight. Or take that 24 hours and divide it by 7 and take that 3.2 hours of rest every day. Or give yourself a break and make it a whole 4, right? But give 100% to what you're trying to do, right? If you're praying, right? If you're working on your relationship with God, right? If you're starting your days off reading the Bible or the Quran or however you interact, whatever your interface with God is, you know, I'm not a pastor, so I'm not going to beat up, you know, how one gets to heaven and how one truly comes to know God and truly enters into paradise. That's not what this page is for. But, all right, faith in God is paramount to your ability to exercise the God within you. It's paramount. You need to be focused. You need to learn how to silence and calm the chaos in your life, the chaos in your surroundings. As you do that, you'll notice you are less reactionary to the stimulants of the media, TV, to stimulants of social media, right? You don't react easily anymore because you are focused on something bigger than yourself. You are focused on executing your part of God's plan. That's pretty awesome. That's a great place for your focus to be. That's the only place for your focus to be. So when you're doing that, when you're focusing on that, and when you're working hard, you will notice things either, as you continue to work, things will either fall into place, not quickly, not overnight, right? But things will either fall into place or not. If they do not, reassess. Am I doing this right? Should I be doing this better? Am I on the wrong path trying to get to this goal? Adapt and move forward. Because it's not rocket science. Continuing to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result is insanity. Okay? It's insanity. The goal, the vision that God put inside you, yes, you are supposed to achieve it. Yes, you are supposed to reach it. Yes, yes, that's why you are here. How you reach it, that's where free will comes in. All right? That's where hard work comes in. What you want to do? Right? We are in a day and time where hard work, it's like a curse word. Oh my God, he said the H word to me. Somebody called the Anti-Defamation League. I feel offended. He just said hard work. Like, why should I have to work hard? You know, my mother died and life is just so hard. Hard work is part of life for all of us, right? I got a mind-blowing text from my son yesterday, and he's like, you know, Dad, you were like a black Adolf Hitler when I was a kid. You were too strict, and you were too tough on me, and man, I appreciate it because I'm a man, you know. I'm definitely like a white albino rhino in this day and age. And, you know, I'm like, wow. I was tough on my son because I wanted him to be a man. I wanted him to be better than me. You know? Challenges that I faced growing up, I didn't want him to have to face. But one thing parents, I realize in this new era where everybody's worried about how they feel and everybody's in their feelings, that is causing a lot of quote unquote, that's what this means, quote unquote, which means not really. I wish there was a better word for modern parents, but we'll just go with parents. A lot of parents are disabling their children by coddling them, by feeding into how they feel, by trying to make them feel comfortable, by not asking them to do or to play their role in the family or in the house. To disable, you are disabling that child, okay? Because when you die, nobody else in the family is going to put up with them. They will be a handicapped individual, effectively. They won't be able to do for self because they won't be used to doing for self because they've never been forced to do for self. Who's going to want to marry them to carry on your family line? What will they be able to do for that spouse if somebody did marry them? Would they be able to get a job and keep it? Would you hire them? We got to think about this, right? What we create with our thoughts and our energy and our actions, all right, we're validating. We have to be creating. We have to be thinking ahead and creating with our energy, with our thoughts, with our actions, the world we want to live in. If you want success, you need to get real clear on point A, which is who you are and where you are right now. Are you stable? Emotionally stable, mentally stable, physically stable, financially stable. Are you stable? All right, because we have to understand point A and point B in order to plot a course from where we are to our destination. So point A is you. You're point A, baby. All right? And you need to understand who you are and where you are, what you're all about, what you have to offer, what your drawbacks and shortcomings are. All right? Where you need to hit the pause button. Pause. Get some counseling. I mean, counseling is probably the best thing that ever happened to me. You know, when you actually sit and talk with somebody and really work through your bull. You know, this society doesn't tell men, especially black men, that counseling is something that, man, it's like, whew. Picture it like an objective, well-balanced sounding board. You throw some bull, they say, so is that bull? You know, I mean, it's really freeing. You get to face your good and your bad with somebody who is, one, paid to care. All right? They are trained to care. And if you have a counselor who is focused or has a history or a curriculum vitae that shows that their focus is healing versus coping, you're likely to come out of it a better person and on a track of growth. You know, like when I went to counseling, it was a relationship counseling thing, you know, and this guy, like, while he was counseling my ex and I, you know, this dude was like all the way in my head. So, you know, I kept seeing him because he was just that good, you know, and he helped me really face some things from my childhood that were kind of in the way of me growing the hell up, right? So yes, to understand your point A, to get a firm grasp on your point A, and to turn your point A into a roadmap, right? Into a starting point on this roadmap towards where you want to get to, you got to get clear on you. Okay? So that's one. Two, you're saying that point B, your destination, is success. What the hell does that mean? You know, for some people, success, when they say success, you know, out of their mouth, what they're seeing in their mind is a car. They get enough money to buy, and a month later it's stolen. Oh, okay, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. Or stupid. You want a luxury car? Where are you going to park it? Oh, you need a nice house. Okay. What neighborhood? What are the property taxes? What do those homes go for? What is the maintenance and upkeep? Like, you need to know what the hell you're really saying when you're setting a goal, right? How many hundreds of thousands it costs, what the average annual upkeep is, and what's that? And it's never your primary car. Oh, yeah. You won't be driving a Wraith to ShopRite to pick up eggs and milk. You B is where we say we want to get to on this roadmap, right? You're driving around aimlessly. You are driving around aimlessly. And for what? Serves no purpose. You know? Think about Thor. When Thor needed to leave Asgard and go somewhere, the Heimdall would direct the bridge to where he wanted to go. So there is a point of origin, there is a destination, and both are very clear. You have to get that clear. And yes, I'm rocking my Thor t-shirt because Thor rocks. And if you don't like it, you're just weird. It's not me. No, it's not me. I'm not a nerd. I'm not a geek. I'm not weird. You're weird if you don't like Thor. Thor rocks. All right? Hammer! Okay, my hammer's on break. Anyway, I want you clear on your point B. All right? Now, how do you get from point A to point B? I'm glad you asked. One day at a time. Every day, you need to know what you should be doing that day to get from where you are to where you're trying to get to. And you need to hold yourself accountable. All right? So, your homework, I want you to take a piece of paper and write this down. I'll wait for a second. You have a piece of paper? You got a pen? All right. The next 30 days, all right, you're going to map out from 30 days from now. And each day on this 30-day journey, you are going to do something each day that moves you closer to your goal than you are now. Something you can do, execute, and have in place that day. Something you can check off at the end of every day. Whether it's a phone call, whether it's research, right? Whether it's, initiating a savings fund to buy the URL for this business you want to launch, whether it's meeting with a social media consultant, to figure out how, you can get your social media built and up and running the way you want it to be, the way that is actually going to convert into opportunities, whether it's appointments, whether it's transactions, whatever. Okay? Get clear on it. Get clear on all of it. And I want you to spend the next 30 days working to make it happen. All right? What you will realize, coming full circle with this entire conversation, if every day you are positive, if every day you are excited about what you are out to accomplish, and you are putting forth from deep within the belief that you can make it happen, right? And working on it, and thinking positively about it, you will begin to see the right moves and the wrong moves become clear to you. And this journey for you will become a lot easier, a lot clearer. No, it won't be easy. It will be easier because you will be more focused. You will be using your thoughts and your energy to resonate into your next day, to resonate into your next week, the things you need from God and this universe He created in order for you to achieve success. On the BizGrow Pro, hit me up on Twitter for Periscope one-on-one coachings, limited time that's going to be free. Hit me up on Instagram, what have you, the @ symbols over there. All right. So, oh, actually, when you're viewing it, it's here. Is that right? Yep, it's right there. See it? Rich Laster, the BizGrow Pro. Awesome. Hey, man, I enjoy talking to y'all. As we build this community, I want this to be a think tank where we can converse back and forth. So tell your friends about us and invite them. They are more than welcome to join in. And we'll take it from there. All right? Stay amazing. Love you.